Alrighty guys, welcome. This is your host, Untitled Chapter, Pathfinder adventure card game, The Dragon's Demand. Part of the core rules version 2. So we're going to be playing with 3 characters now. And let's take a look at them. So we have Sione here, who is a human sorcerer. Her powers are going to be, for your combat check, you may discard a card to use Arcane plus 2d4 plus the card level and add the attack, force, and magic traits. This counts as playing an arcane spell. And then your checks to recharge an arcane spell, you automatically succeed. So she's basically going to get all of her spells back when she uses them. So that's super cool. We have Maricel, our rogue. She is a elf rogue. When you counter a card, if you are the only character, you may evade it. When you recharge or discard a knife weapon for its power, you may reload it instead. And on your combat check, you may discard a card to add a d6. So she's probably going to be off on her own, which probably means I need to put these two together. Because Vera Ross and Sione are going to probably go together. Hey, OG, we got the 2nd edition core rule game for you. Alright, so this is Vera Ross. He is, of course, our human fighter. He's proficient with armor and weapons. On a local combat check, you may reload or recharge a weapon or an armor to add a d4. At the end of your turn, you may recharge a weapon or an armor from your hand or discard, and you may avenge by discarding a card. So, wow, he's got some really good powers. I think they all do. The fact that she can automatically get her spells back, that's crazy. And the fact that she can evade anything as she's by herself, wow. Alright, so let's, good to see you, OG, my friend. Good to see you. Let's read the Rumble Road, shall we? So this is part of the Dragon's Demand. We're going to go through and play this first group, complete these adventures in this order. So this is Adventure 1, Welcome to Belham. So the start of the adventure path, the vault should contain all core set cards, except any banes that are leveled and higher than 1. If you're playing with a character from class deck or adventure path box, add all of the level 0 and cards, 0 and level 1 cards from that box. Complete these scenarios in this order. Rumble Road, which is what we're going to be doing first. Plans go wrong. The Blood Vow, and then the Wizard's Estate. So this is going to be just the first introductory scenario. Then we, of course, go on to Adventure Path 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Rumble Road. Let's see if we can... Salas Gribb might not be the best of bosses. The caravan master is the kind of man who says, "Don't worry, you'll get your money," before you even consider that you might not. He doesn't believe in work breaks for people or horses, and the concept of an overloaded carriage is as foreign to him as the dark side of Galorian's moon. "Get to work, you goblin dogs," he calls out for all to hear, then returns to doing nothing himself. You continue to watch over his caravan as it turns towards the campsite of Old Belham Road, mindful of the brigands that haunt these woods. Whatever treasure this caravan is laden with, it will not escape on your shift. This is the kind of work you hope to leave behind in the coming months or years. The life of adventures is painted by glory. The life of adventures is painted by bards and sclads. But for you, it's been crickets and camp rations. Someday, perhaps soon, you'll learn what excitement is. Far bell on the head, cries the watchcaller, though you cannot see anything that alerts you to the town's presence. Look yonder! You can see the faint pinprick of the witch tower. Sure enough, with spyglass in hand, you can make out a mournful black tower on a small hillock. An estate is not far from the tower, blocked partly from your sight by the spire. This, you surmise, likely caused some consideration from the owner of the manor thereupon. Why is it called Wit? Your question is lost amid the echo of a mighty explosion at the base of the witch tower erupts in fire. There's a horrible creaking sound, as if the structure itself is regretfully giving up on life. Then the tower collapses with a thunderous delivery into a massive heap. Your first sight of the witch tower was anyone's last. All of those around you gasp in calamity, but two other sounds catch your attention. The first is the whining of the caravan's horses, who buck and scatter in the motion that tips over three of the most overladen wagons. The second is the muddy rumbling of the river, as a pack of startled wolves pounces directly on your capsized caravan. Dire wolves! Shouts the caravan watch leader. If you're not swift in dispatching these critters, there will be no caravan to guard. So, we all start at the caravan location. We got the caravan, the campsite, the trail, and the bridge. And actually, because we're playing with 3 characters, I forgot we actually should be playing with the ravine as well. But since this is just an introductory, I'm used to playing with 2 characters, not 3. So this might be a little bit easier for us, but who knows. During the scenario, instead of your first exploration for your turn, you may heal 1d4 cards. And so that is that. And we read this after we complete our adventure. So, I forgot we had 3 characters. I was only going to go with 2, but then I thought, you know what? We just played with 2. We should probably go with 3. So now, with the second edition here, we get blessings that actually might give us some super cool powers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We'll go with 25 cards just to make it a little harder. Alright, where are we going to put our blessing deck? Can we squeeze it in over here? Yeah, I think we can. Let's try that. Alright, whoops. Alright, and... Oh, no you don't. God. Ugh. I went to show you this, and then everything slid in the box. Now I'm going to reposition it. So you also, with the second edition, you have these nice little... The old edition had... Oh my god, and this keeps falling over, which is driving me crazy. You had this weird insert when cards were turned all kinds of directions and everything. Anyways, we got this nice little insert with cards so you can separate them all. I'm going to shuffle these up. What's going on? No enemies here. Thanks for doing your awesome video again. Appreciate that. So everything's kind of separated in categories now, so if I need something I can quickly just reach in and grab it. It even has categories for cards that are out of the game. So once you lose cards, you have WoW cards. And some real good additions to the game, second edition. So we're gonna play it, we're gonna try it, we're gonna like it. So Let's get our characters out here. Sione. Where are you, Sione? You got a hand size of 6. And I bet you are favored spell. So did she get a spell? Look at that. She got a sling, some spells, some blessings. She's ready to go. Vera Ross, he wants a sword weapon. And his hand size is only 4. And you got a shield, a prayer, a long spear, and a porcupine. So he didn't get what his sword. Let's try again. Nope. Let's try again. Nope. Do we actually have a sword weapon in here? Yes. He only actually has one sword weapon. So it's kind of hard to get that. So we're just going to give him his 4 cards, and as long as he has a weapon. Oh, he got his longsword, so there we go. So he's good to go. And Maricel has a hand size of 5. And she would like item or a knife. Yeah, she does get a lot of items, as you can see. She has 2 weapons, a prayer, and 2 items, so she should be good too. All right. So what I think I'm going to do here is we're going to have Maricel go first. Because like I said, when she encounters a card, if she's the only one at the local, if she's the only local character, she can evade it. So she's going to move away on her own. So where can she go? Favorite card, item or knife weapon? I'm just looking to see which location she might be good at. Closing. Choose 3 different types of boons, then recharge a boon of each type. That would be a weapon, a blessing, and an item. So she will actually go to the campsite. So she's going to travel to the campsite. Alright, so she's got a couple weapons, a prayer. She's got thieves' tools. Well, let's see what she comes across before we try to figure it all out. Well, oh, it's a monster right off the bat. Look at that, the Invoker. Wow. This is... Look at that nonsense for the first one. Jesus. First one ever. Roll a d6. The monster gains a trait, and all damage is either acid, cold, electricity, fire, force, or poison. Before acting, a random local character suffers 1 damage. After acting, suffer 1d4 damage. Wow. Okay, well. Okay. Halfling Wizard. Invoker, huh? Combat of 10. Plus the encounter number. So we're encounter 0, so no bonus there. So she'll have to take a little bit of damage, which isn't great to start off. She is, I guess she'll discard her thieves' tools there. Alright, so interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, she's going to pull out her heavy crossbow, I bet. So, oops, I can't do that, can I? Her discard pile is going to have to go up here. Alright. So she'll do a hammer crossbow or dexterity. Is a D12. That's nice. Plus a D10. That's cool. So that would be 6 and 5 is 11 on average. Well, she could just evade this guy, which might be a good option, actually. Hate monster says no enemies here. You know what? Let's see. So I gotta remember what all these characters do. Oh, well, the first thing we forgot to do, of course, was flip up the blessing, which is ultra important now because each of your blessings, when you flip up the blessing for timing now, you ignore everything except for this box. And sometimes they give you a bonus in this box, which is on your check against an animal or elemental card, add a D4. Is this an animal or an elemental? No, unfortunately it's not, but it could have been. On your combat check, you may discard a card to add a D6. So we're going to... Ugh. I don't want to be going through too many cards for her too quickly. But she's going to go ahead and bless it. So she'll get another D12. Alright, so that should be plenty against this Invoker. 11 and 9 and 3 is what? What's that? 23? That's plenty. It's only a 10. So the Invoker is gone. Yay. Yeah. Alright, now what she's going to do is she won't do anything because she doesn't have anything to do. Because she used up all of her things. So she draws back up to 5. She got leather armor. Oh, right. We need to find out what kind of damage. This thing is doing poison damage. Before acting, we suffer 1 damage. After acting, suffer 1d4 damage. What? This thing is brutal. That is going to be 2 points of damage. Let's see, we just drew these two. So 2 points of damage? Wow, so she's got 4 cards out of her deck already. That's horrible. Alright, so then she'll draw back up to 5. There's her dagger she needed. Alright, well, Invoker was not very nice. She probably should have evaded her to dodge the damage, but we got rid of her and we're done. Alright, so we're going to go around in circles. So Sione here, her turn. Alright, what is, she's at the caravan here, so let's see what's under the caravan. Ooh, it's a good omen spell. That's a good omen, that would come up so quickly. Alright, let's see, what is it? Intelligence, wisdom, arcane, or divine. Now that's right up her alley. She has arcane, which is a D12 plus 2. A D12 plus 2. She only needs a 6. Oh, to get that spell. And she loves spells. Ah, look at that. She found the good omen spell. And then, so she's going to have to discard down anyways. She's going to use her prayer. And you can see down at the bottom here, if I get it to focus, that would be awesome. Discard to examine the top card of your location, then you may explore. So she's going to discard. See what this... Oh, nope, not that one. This one. Oh, it's a sword. That would be good for the next guy. So she will not explore. He needs a strength. He gets a D10 plus 2. It's also a weapon level 1. So she will not explore. She can do anything else? Not really. So she's got her 6 cards. She doesn't need to draw. She's happy. So on to Vera Ross. Hey, well, guess what? We got us a sword. Woohoo! Alright. So it must have fallen out of the crates when the horses got all upset when the tower fell over. So he gets a D10 plus strength, acrobatics, or melee. So he's going to get a strength plus 2. He needs a 9. Oops. Might be worth blessing to try and get this, because he loves weapons. He can actually, on a local check, he can reload or recharge a weapon or an armor to add a D4. At the end of your turn, you may recharge a weapon or an armor from your hand or discard pile. On a local check, you may reload or recharge a weapon. Wow, that just seems so powerful. So reloading is putting it at the top of the deck. And sure, he'll add a D4 on this. Why not? Plus 2. He needs a 9. Well, that's a... that's a 10. Yes, because the other one's a 0. That is a 10 on a 10-sider. It's like 100. That's goofy. But it's enough, one way or the other. So he actually gets this weapon, which is super good. And then we forgot to, God blast it, keep forgetting to do this. On your check to close or to guard, add a D4 is his blessing there. He can, let's see, does he want to use a card? To explore again. Alright, so he's going to do the same thing. He is going to discard to examine the top card of the location, and then he can explore again. May explore. Ooh, it's a tower shield. Constitution, Fortitude. Oh, he has a D8 plus 2. That's right up his alley, too. A D8 plus 2. And he is going to take his Keen Rapier on a local... Oh, it's a local combat check. Okay, on a local... Yeah, I was going to say that sounded too good. So he actually shouldn't have been able to do that last time. Okay. So it has to be a combat check. This is not a combat check. But he needs Fortitude, D8 plus 2. So yeah, I'm just getting used to these new characters. So plus 2. Come on, we need 6 or higher. Come on. 3 plus 2 is 5. Not enough. Alright, so that is going to go away. And... oh, you know what? We should be on our third one already. So she went first, second, third, yeah. Well, he's got his 4 cards, 3 weapons, and a light shield. He'll be done. Now, Maricel, back to her. So we're back to... she's got on your checks against an animal or elemental card, add a d4. Okay. So she's over here at the campsite. Let's see what she encounters. This would be an ally, an archer ally. Charisma, diplomacy, ranged. Charisma is a d8, so she's got a chance at it. She's a 4 or higher to get this archer. With an encounter card, if you're the only character, you may evade it. If you'd like to recharge or discard a knife weapon for its power, you may reload it instead. On your combat check, right. Right. So yeah, none of that's going to help her in trying to get this archer. She's trying to convince this archer to join us here. Oh, yeah. So archer joins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess she's going to use the old blessing here. So this one is if the blessing level is 0, and in her case it's not. She could recharge that instead. But she's going to have to discard down anyway, so I guess... you know what? Actually, she will not do that because of that. She will use the archer we just got. Discard to explore. This exploration on your dexterity or range checks adds a d4. Alright, so let's see what she finds. Whoa, it's a giant Bane Great Axe. Oh boy. Vera Ross would like this. Strength melee of 12. She's got no chance at that. Must have fallen out of the crates that the caravan was carrying, but it's just too heavy for Maricel. She's going to let that one go by. And she's got 5 cards, so she will be done. Back to Sione. No effect for her. She's got plenty of spells to start swinging them at enemies. So let's see if she can find a nice enemy to swing a spell at. Nope. It's going to be a compass. Recharge to move, then you may examine the top card of your location. You may not use this power during an encounter. You can also discard it to explore. Alright, well let's try and get this item if we can. That is a wisdom survival of 4. Well, she's only a 6. So she's going to need something really good to get this. 4, 5, or 6. No! Come on, people. Dang. And she could... So she's going to recharge the Orison Blessing. When on a local check, discard to bless. If the hour level... oh, that's... oh, we got to discard to explore. Right, that's only... right, if she was going to give it to someone else local. Maybe she... yeah, you know what? She will hold on to this and try and help Vera Ross. Alright. So... he's got, when you would discard a boon to bless a dexterity or charisma check, you may recharge it instead. Okay. So these guys are still at the caravan. Oh, we got the henchman proxy. So in this mission, our henchmen are, of course, if you listen to the story, they're the dire wolves. The dire wolves are attacking. So that's going to be a D12. I'm sorry, it's going to be a combat of 12 or survival of 6. He does not have survival, so looks like it's going to be a straight up check for him. So on a local combat check, you may reload or recharge a weapon or armor to add a D4. So I think he's going to reload this weapon to add a D4. And he gets a D10. If I can find a D10. Where's a D10? Here's a D10. And he will use his mace to get a D8. And he gets a +2. So we need a 12 or higher here, folks. 12 or higher. And he gets a +2. I like to put the die down so I don't forget it. And let's see. Nope, he doesn't get his bonus. Oh wait, was she gonna give him her bonus? On a local check, discard to bless. If the hour is 0, oh, his hour isn't 0 though, so yeah, it doesn't help. I mean, he can get a regular die, but let's see, 5, 9, 10, 11. Should be an average of 13. That's not really great, is it? Yeah, she will discard a blessing for him. He will get another D8. Nope, another D10. Another D10, sorry. Alright, so that should be enough to beat this dire wolf. Now, what do we need to do to close this location? Either succeed in a wisdom or perception check, or summon and defeat the danger. Ooh. Oh, look at that. 10, 4, 8. Look at that. Maximum. 3 of our 4 dice we rolled maximum. That's, what is that? 10, 18, 22, 26, 28. So plenty to defeat the dire wolf. So he is gone. So we can either do, to close this location, wisdom or perception. Let's see. Wisdom is a D6. Where you can summon the danger. So the danger in this episode is this, which is actually someone they're trying to rescue, because the wolves are attacking and they're trying to help people and keep them from getting eaten, I guess. On this check to defeat, you may recharge any number of allies. For each ally recharged, add a D4. If defeated, draw a new ally that lists diplomacy in its checks to acquire. Does he? I don't think he has any allies. Does she have any allies? No. Does he have any allies? We have nobody has an ally right now. Well, that's just great. Well, he needs a strength of 6, strength melee of 6. So he's going to take that chance. That's going to be a D10 plus 2. would be 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Alright, I guess he's gonna give up a blessing here. Oh, he can't actually. He's on a local check, discard to bless. So he can't do that because Maricel's over there. Well, it's either that or a wisdom perception. You're going to have a d6. And he has to roll a 5 or higher. Well, I think his strength is better. So he's going to try with a +2. He needs a 6. Come on. Let's close this. Yeah, there we go. So Vericel runs over, picks up the lady, carries her away, and saves her. And now the caravan location has been closed. So, and she's been rescued. And the reward, draw a new ally that lists diplomacy as a check to get it. So he's going to get a new ally as he picks up someone and carries them away. So we're going to go through until we find someone that lists diplomacy. Right here it is. The standard bearer, first one. Look at that. We don't need to go through a bunch of cards. That's great. All right, so he picks up the standard bearer, and I'm not sure what the hell these were. Oh, this must be his deck. Why is his deck over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, these were the. I think were the items that were in this location. I think they must have been. All right. So a new thing in the second edition now is when you close a location, you automatically move. So, I guess they're going to go to the trail. So we're going to head over to the trail and try to close that location. Alright, so he gets a standard bearer. And he's back up to his 4 cards, so he doesn't really need to do anything. Wait, no, they're her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, these must be her cards, dummy. Let me shuffle them up there. That was almost a tragedy. Okay. Must have been when I put the box on everything. It kind of messed everything up. Alright, so yeah, he's done. Let's flip up a new blessing here for Maricel. On each check, the first blessing played to bless may be played freely. So somebody can play it and then you can get another one. Normally you can only do one, but this breaks that rule. So she's still at the campsite. Oh! We've got another wolf. Where is the wolf? Here it is. So we got another wolf here. Survival 12 or combat. So, I guess she is going to use a D12 for her combat. And she will use an encounter, recharge, to discard a. When When you would recharge or discard a knife weapon for its power, you may reload it instead. So let's see what her knife does. This is a knife. For your combat check, reveal it to use strength, dexterity, melee, ranged, or stealth, plus a d4. That's really good. Because with her stealth, she gets dexterity plus 2, which is a d12. For your combat check, reveal to use strength, dexterity, melee, ranged, or stealth plus a d4. On a local combat check, freely recharge to add d4. You may use this power even if you have previously revealed this card on this check. On a local combat check, freely recharge. When you would recharge or discard a knife weapon for its power, you may reload it instead. She gets to put this right on top of her deck. That is super cool. So she's going to get an extra 2 d4s. So yeah, we need to get her some more knives. She is really good with knives. So she just reloads it. It goes right back on top of her deck. So she'll get it right back. And she gets that bonus. She needs a 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right now she's just average. On your combat check, you may discard a card to add a d6. Nope, you know what? She's just going to bless herself, which is going to give her another 12-sided dice. Now, what is she going to need to close this location? Where is the damn location? Oh, here it is. Choose 3 different types of boons, then recharge a boon of each type. Ooh, I don't know. Does she have 3? Yes, she's got an item, an armor, and a weapon still. So that would be able to close it if she can win. So she will do this at the campsite. Now let's hope she can roll 12 or higher. Nobody's good at survival. We have no one good at survivaling. A 10, 11, a 1, and a 1. So the knives didn't do much damage. A 1 and a 1. But the 10 and the 11 are 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That is going to be plenty to beat the dire wolf. Knock that out. And then to close this location, choose 3 different types of boons. Then recharge a boon of each type. So she's going to recharge armor, weapon, and item. Recharge means go bottom of your deck. And she will draw back up to 5 cards. And she will immediately move to bury an ally to close that location. Ooh, non-story banes can't be evaded, so she's not good there because that kind of stinks. What we need to do is move her here and move those 2 there, I think. But for now, she'll she will go here, actually. Okay. So good job, Maricel. Look, she got her dagger back, and she got 3 allies and an acid flax. All right. Sione. She's got spells. She's dying to get some spells off, so she's going to move over here to the bridge. And she will explore. Ooh, it's her chance. Here we go. Here we go. Bzzz. A giant fly comes by. Alright, let's see what it has to say here. Powers. If undefeated, bury a random card from your discards. After acting, shuffle this monster into a random other location. Oh no, because it just flies around and just causes all kinds of problems. It is a level 1 monster. Alright, well... What's her arcane power? Your arcane is charisma +2. Alright, so she'll get a bonus of +2. And a big fat 12-sided die. And I think she... What does she want to use? Viper Strike? It's just a vermin. It's just a vermin is what it is. Yeah, she's going to use Arcane plus a 2d4. So use the Vermin Strike plus 2. Is that going to be enough to get 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on average? On a local combat check, banish to add 1d12 and the attack, magic, and poison traits. On your check to recharge your arcane spell, you automatically succeed. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and just roll this. Oh no, that's not good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, she's 1 short. Well, she'll get rid of her sling, which she never uses, so that's her damage. And so normally she would try to recharge her spell, but because of her power, on your check to recharge an arcane spell, you automatically succeed. So that will... Yes, it goes on the bottom. Okay. And then she's going to load up 2 more. She's got a blessing and a prayer, or an ally and a prayer. Sione, what's going on? And then this guy goes back in because it was undefeated. Oh, if undefeated, bury a random card from your discards. She didn't have anything in her discard, so it couldn't have done that, but we will shuffle it back in here. I don't know how she didn't have discards, but okay. Alright, Vera Ross. Oops. 1. He's got Desna's Freedom. On each check, the first blessing played to bless may be played freely. Yeah, we've seen that one. Okay. He is also going to move over here. Maybe he can take out the fly. No. Ooh, we found a warband. This is interesting. It's a barrier 1 warband. When examined, succeed in a stealth 7+ check or encounter this barrier. Summon and encounter a monster, then each other local character summons and encounters it. If the one you summoned is defeated, the barrier is defeated. Otherwise, shuffle the barrier into a random location. Ugh. Alright, so we are summoning and encountering a monster. So it's a warband too, so not only does he have to fight him, but Sione's got to fight him too. Let's see what monster we're going to get. We'll roll a die to see how many cards we go down. 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a ghoul. It is a ghoul. It's a level 1 monster too, and you need 11 combat to beat it. And let's see what it says here. Powers are immune to mental and poison. If undefeated, either banish an ally or suffer the scorched days. Ugh. Alright. Well, let's see what he can do for combat here. Well, he's probably got this. Let's see. Strength. D10. Plus 2. He will, on a local combat check, you may reload or recharge a weapon or an armor to add a D4. So he will reload to add a D4. And he will use his mace to get a D8. So he's got a 4, a 6, and no, he's got a... Alright, we need an 11. One way or the other, we just need 11. That's an 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so he's beating the ghoul. Now, summon and encounter a monster. Then each other local character summons and encounters it. So he's going to defeat this, but we still need to keep her alive. Let's see here. Oops. So her arcane is D12 plus 2. D12 plus 2 plus 2D4. Immune to mental and poison. This is a magic, arcane, attack, and force. So 12 plus 2 plus 2D4. Is that going to be enough? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, it's a little rough. Alright, let's hope we don't want to keep losing spell. Really? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She's 4 short. Wow, that's brutal. But, fortunately for her, she has a deflect spell. When a local character suffers combat damage, freely banish to reduce it by 4. Can she do anything with the banish spell? Let's see here. If proficient, discard this card. You may succeed. Yeah, so she gets to recharge this as well. Wow, that seems really good. So she's not going to take any damage, at least. Wow. So they both get discarded, or I'm pretty sure that she gets both of those back. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look at the rules on that again. But most importantly, because he defeated these guys, they are defeated, which means the barrier goes away. So we defeat the barrier. Yay! That goes there. She's down to 3 cards when it comes to her turn. He could just get rid of the standard bearer to explore again. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is you know what? He'll just draw. Well, he only would draw 1 card, right? He can discard this. He still has a weapon to attack. And he's got armor. So he will discard. And this is the standard bearer. During this exploration, on your checks against any story bane, add a d4. So hopefully the story bane will be right here. Nope, it's that damn giant fly that keeps buzzing around. Alright, he is going to... Alright, so he gets a D10 plus 2. He is going to reload or recharge a weapon. Let's put this one at the bottom. We're going to recharge the shield. To add a D4. And then we get a D8 because of our mace. So a 10, a 2, 4, 8, 10 plus 2. And we need 10. Let's kill this damn fly. There it is, 10, 3, 3, that's 20. So the giant fly, unfortunately, is going to fly over into a random other location. I think this is the only other location that's open. So I don't think he will go to one of the other locations that are closed. Unfortunately, and he will draw back up. He's got 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 weapons and a horse. Of course it's a horse, of course. Alright, so let's see. Where are we? We're going to Maricel. Come on, Maricel. What do you got? On your checks against an undead card, add a d6. So she would get a d6. Let's see what she does get. The giant fly we just freaking killed, which is going to go back over to the other location. Rah! Alright, she's going to use her knife. Why not? When you encounter a card, if you're the only local character, she could evade it, actually. Is she going to explore again, is the question. Probably. So, when you would recharge or discard a knife weapon, for its power, you may reload it. So, she will get, again, her range, no, her stealth, which is a 12 plus 2. Plus a d4, plus another d4, and she gets to reload it, so it goes right back on top. I think a 10, huh? Do we have... I think we'll be good. Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's enough. Well, the giant fly just buzzes right back over to these guys. Right? Yes. I guess. Damn thing. Won't leave us alone. Alright, now she can try to explore again. Let's see. We're going to use the lookout. Discard to explore. This exploration. Recharge to examine the top card of your location. She's going to send the dog in. So, discard to explore. This exploration will ignore powers that happened before acting. So, let's see if there's something here. Oh, it's a blessing. Dexterity, divine, survival. Well, her dexterity is a 12-sider. She doesn't have divine. She doesn't have survival, but a 12-sider, she needs a 4 or higher. That is a 1. God, really? We could have really used that. Urgh. Guess she'll draw back up. Oh, guess what? It's a dagger. Alright, she'll be done. Alright, back to Sione over here. No effect. She's still got a... Well, I guess she'll take a look. Ooh, it's the boss. It's the main honcho. It's the man. It's the guy we're here to kill. And if she can guard her location, we can defeat him. He can't run here. Things could be over right here, right now. We only need a combat of 9. So for your combat check, you may discard a card to use Arcane plus 2d4 plus the card level. So she is going to discard this. Alright, so her Arcane is d12 plus 2 plus 2d4 plus the card level is 0. And then she only needs a 9. Oh, so, well, hang on a second. I guess we should actually look at this. So, before acting, recharge a card. I guess I should have done that. We will recharge this spell. That's fine. He's not that hard to beat. This, of course, is the introductory scenario. She will discard to bless. So she'll get another 12-sided dice. Plus 2. We need a 9. And we can kill the bandit. Which is the Caravan Master. Spoiler! Wow. A 5, a 1, a 2, and a 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Just barely. All those dice and she just barely did it. Now, this guy could run over here unless she closes this. To close or to guard, discard either a random card or a card matching your favorite card. Well, her favorite card is an item or knife weapon. She has an item. She will discard it, which means she will guard this location. He can't run over there. We defeated him. He's got nowhere to run. We captured him. We win the scenario. Yeah. That is Rumbling Road. So let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, well, says Master Grib. This will not do at all. The caravan master eyes you as you are somehow to blame for the colossal wolves that descended upon his caravan. Such carelessness, he muses aloud as he bitterly disposes some of the most precious cargo into his pockets. It's hard to find good help these days. The watchcaller looks down at you from his barely controlled horse, visibly urging you to not take out the days of misfortune on the only man who can pay her. I imagine the Belham Town Council will want to hear of your errors this day, Gibbs says. Sadly, you expect they will. Oh well, you did ask for some excitement. So the reward is going to be each character gains a new level 1 boon of any type. So each character is going to get a new level 1 card to add to their deck before we go on to the next adventure, which will be A Plan Goes Wrong. Alrighty, well, I wanted to do the intro scenario, and even though I know it's going to be pretty easy, just to work out their powers, see if I had any questions about what they could or couldn't do, and then kind of fine-tune their hands to match, what their powers can do. So that's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she had plenty of cards left. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That is scenario number 1. Whatever this name, Rumble Road, and Sione, Vera Ross, and Maricel. We will see you all next time. Thanks to the OG and, of course, and No Enemies here for coming out. Everyone else that watched, I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.